Hello and welcome to interview 101 with Edinbridge. So let's discuss a few things. Firstly, let's start off with what is an interview. Interview, as the name suggests, means exchanging views. Now, an interview is a conversation between two or more people where questions are asked by the interviewer to draw facts or statements from the interviewee. Now, interviews are a standard part of a qualitative research. Now, look at this picture. The person on the right is the interviewer, and the person on the left is the interviewee, who could possibly be you. Now, most interviews, like we read earlier, are conversations between two or more people where mostly open-ended questions are asked to get or draw more information from the interviewee. Open-ended questions like tell me about yourself or walk me through your profile. The qualitative research interview seeks to find the meanings of central themes in the life world of the subjects who are the interviewees. The main task in interviewing is to understand the meaning of what the interviewees say. Interviewing, when considered as a method for conducting qualitative research, is a technique used to understand the experience of others and see how they add value to a company. Now, as we saw earlier on the picture, the person who's sitting on the right is the interviewer, who would possibly be a HR. The person on the left is the interviewee. For the moment, let's consider that to be you. Now, HR stands for Human Resources. Human Resources is a part division of an organization that helps gather manpower for the company's needs. Now, from this, we can establish that interview is a process of communication that takes place between two or more people, which means it is very important for you to improve your listening and speaking skills in order to communicate effectively. Let's understand the possibility that the only thing between you and your dream job could probably be an interview. So it's best to be prepared for it. Now, there are certain things that any company looks at before hiring an employee, regardless of the industry, pay, age, or gender. All ideal employees share some common traits. Now, these traits include but not limit the individuals who can be described as or possess the following traits. The HRs usually look forward to hire action-oriented employees. The reason why they do this is action-oriented employees generate more revenue. Well, action chances may lead to failure, they more often lead to success. And the more confidence within oneself while generating new ideas. Stagnant employees won't make a company money. Action-oriented employees will. Intelligence. Now, intelligence is not the only thing, but it is a strong foundation for success. While there are many variables you can be flexible on when in an interview, intelligence is a must. So grow your knowledge. Companies do not want to be spending abundance of money and time-proofing work, micromanaging and dealing with heightened stress levels. Be ambitious. Ambition is what makes a person in innovative. It is what spawns creative ideas and gives way to what generates candor and openness among employees. Display leadership. Leadership begins with self-confidence and is molded by positive reinforcement and repetitive success. And one more thing that the HRs will look into is to see if the interviewees, the candidates who come in, are a cultural fit. During an interview, personality can mean the difference between an employee who does not stay long and fails to produce and give productivity versus an all-star who is going to significantly succeed. Be upbeat. During an interview, you have to be energetic. Employees who come into work fresh and energetic every day are going to outproduce workers who think negatively and easily burn out when they encounter defeat. Upbeat and optimistic employees create a working environment that is unique, spawns new ideas, and just as important, is enjoyable for other people involved in it. Be confident. Confidence is a key factor while in an interview. Confidence produces results, and confidence encourages employees to take on new challenges that others usually shy away from. The best companies are highly confident in their ability to provide a superior product or a service, and this belief spawns a culture of improvement and client confidence, which means the HR will see if you share the company's vision. Share your success stories while in an interview. One of the most effective ways to land a good impression on your HR is to present them with your success stories. In the same way, the best way for HR to predict if a candidate is going to succeed in the future is to see their past success, either at other firms or in general in life. They might come up with questions, or they might get questions as in, have they remained at the company for a prolonged period of time? If so, have they achieved the company's goals? What kind of accomplishments have these individuals made in their lives? And what kind of achievements have these individuals accomplished? So it is very important that you have a set of stories in mind before you walk in for an interview. And if one looks closely at a resume, a lot can be deciphered from it, which means whatever you mention in your resume, it will be looked upon and you will get questions related from your resume. Now, the idea of getting through the interview and bonding with the HR is to be honest, because being honest helps. An employee can have all the talent in the world, but without integrity, authenticity, nothing great will be accomplished. If nothing else, you want to be honest and forthright during an interview. Otherwise, your HR may feel that you will turn off clients and ultimately won't survive. In the end, the HR knows that they can train a candidate or an employee on product or service, but they cannot train someone to have integrity, resilience, self-confidence, and work ethics. The smaller the company, the smaller the business, the more crucial any hiring gets. So build your personality traits and requisite skills before going in for an interview. Now, over the next few weeks, we will be covering topics like body language, the kind of body language that would be required for a person during an interview. We'll be covering grooming and etiquette. We would also be covering what needs to be done during a group discussion, and we will look into resume preparation and some other value-added topics which will help you get more confident and get more insight into interviews. Well, this class was presented to you by Edinbridge on